morning, everyone. This is Will, KMac Vintage. I'm into you on this Monday. Today is the 6th of November. It's already 9:15 a.m. here in the Cayman Islands today. Nice and, well, a lot of clouds in the sky, big overcast. There's a lot of moisture in this area, Caribbean area right now. There's even an area that they're watching too that may become something, but I don't know what it will happen, but we'll have to see. Um, so let's see, where am I with some updates on things? Last video I was I finished that first board for Joop in the Netherlands. Um, I started on his second board. I made a video on that of actually taking it apart and all that, and halfway in the video, and so I took a break and I turned off my mic and took it off, and then I came back and put it on and continued recording, but never turned on the mic. So it's a video I'm not gonna put out, but his second board is completed. It is working. If you want to see, the work I did on it, yeah, you're gonna have to put up with a lot of other people because I finished it on Dave's Vintage Apple Tech Sunday stream that he does. It's a 8-hour stream that he does from 8 to 4 his time Pacific, which would be 11 to 7 my time. So anyway, I finished the board on actually his stream. I tested it. It worked right out the gate. First time I turned it on, boom, got chime. Everything worked fine. Not a single problem or nothing on it. So I'm very happy with that board. It came out very well. So now Joop's board 1 and board 2 are done. Then after that, I did some work on some of these little. Do I have one here? Yeah, I have a. I have a. This has the wrong legs on it. This is a RTC replacement for the SE30 chip. Um, it is an open project. It is out there on GitHub. So I buy these boards and the parts and I make them and I use these as my replacements for boards that have a RTC chip that are damaged. The nice thing with this is that with this you don't need to put on that 32.768 megahertz oscillating crystal that is right by the RTC, and you don't need a battery because this saves the settings inside the chip, and it doesn't need memory, it doesn't need power for that. So it's always in there. So that's the other nice thing about using these. So I made about 5 of them last night until I ran out of parts, so I had to order some more parts from Mouser. Um, I basically ran out of the AT Tiny 85 chips, so I had to buy some more, and they're getting hard to find. So anyway, so I made some more of those last night, and then I started on another board. I started on a board for a gentleman by the name of Alan that is in the UK. And I do have to say this is possibly one of the most damaged boards I have gotten. So you can see here, I already took the chips off what I can. One of the most damaged boards I've ever received. Um, None of these here I can save. This one is even missing up here. I can't save any of those too, so all of these I have to replace. I took these off. I'm going to see how they are, and if they are reusable, I will reuse them. If not, I will replace them. I do have new. Better said, the F258. I have more on the way. I just bought an actually 100 of them, and I have them on the way to me. The FPU, you can see how that is, and even has legs that are broken off. So this is unusable, but the customer did send me a new one. So, well, a replacement NOS stock. I hope it's the right one. Well, I'll check it later. So this I can't use. Oh, that's going boom, straight in the garbage. So I did take everything else off the board. You can see I took off all of the PLCC chips. I Took off all of these here. Some of them look in pretty bad shape. I may not reuse them. Um, Better said, I may not reuse any of the chips on here that I can replace because I think they are in very bad shape. Most of the PLCCs I have no choice. Processor I'll take out later, but I do have other processors that I already took off other boards that I have here, so I can easily reuse that. Um, so this board is in really no, this board this board 1,000,000,000% chance of it never seeing seeing current on it again. It will not be restored. This board is definitely garbage. Um, After I take off the chips, video ROM I'm not worried about. I can replace that if I need to. CPU is there. I'll take that off later. These PAL chips I can reproduce, but they are in socket, so they're high up. They didn't cause any damage. So overall, it looks. I mean, I did take everything off already. Most of these back here are in good shape, so I can reuse them. Well, I actually have to reuse them. I don't have no choice with that. The CPU, I don't know. It looks kind of funny to me, but let's see. Let's see if this video ROM how it comes out. You can hear that. You know what? The whole socket is coming up. That whole socket is coming up. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna even if it breaks, it's okay. I can reproduce this. Wow, I got it out of there. And not a single leg broke. Oh yeah, one broke. Okay, so this is trash. All right, that's going in the garbage. I'm not gonna worry about replacing it. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about saving it. It's in real bad shape. I mean, just for kicks, if you want to see what it's. I mean, some of it look pretty good. On this side, it looks good, but here, very bad. Uh, One broke there. Two, two pins broke. Yeah, this is not. I can reprogram these onto an SE EEPROM, so not worth saving. I mean, when I told you the socket was all come. I mean, look at this corrosion here. This was a bad bomb. So I'm gonna um, just for kicks, let's see if we can look at this any bit better under the scope. I don't know what to even focus on. I mean, here's the. Yeah, I'm trying to see some traces here, and yeah, you can see pads are even missing for the FPU and all that. So, I mean, there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Almost all pads on that side are missing. Chip legs, you don't want to see these come off. Yeah. So yes, folks, this is what battery damage can do to a board. Look at all these traces here; they're broken. Just for kicks, let's go see here. Tray's gone. Tray's gone. Gone. Here. Completely gone. Look at that. Just pops right off. Who wants to save this board? Bad missing. Look at this one. Every leg broken off. Although the other side is on pretty good. Okay, so if we come here, oh look, the trace is not broken. Surprise, surprise. This is where the RTC sat. Look at this. Everything is. That one definitely gone. I just hoping that they didn't break any legs on the CPU. Here's another area of usually corrosion, but I don't see any. I don't see broken traces. This is where the 166 at. Your focus. Okay, well, enough of seeing what this board is. The nice thing about this is I have the customer wants a blue board, so he'll get a new reloaded blue board. Okay, let me see if I turn off that light. Yeah, okay, so you can see it better there. He'll get a new blue board. I have most of his parts already separated, and these are different parts that I can replace for the board. This is basically just about every single chip that is not custom. Some things are so small, I still have them in their bag and that, and then my capacitors. Okay, so I do have everything for him in here, so uh, still got things to salvage off this board, like all this back here, the railing, this choke, the two switches, the CPU. So I'll put that aside. I'll deal with that later. But here is his board, and we're gonna start this. So as soon as I come back, I'm gonna run to the get get the drink and that, and use the restroom, and I'll come back. All right, folks. So I've returned. Sorry it took me a bit longer. But let's begin with putting this board back together. Um, let's see how we can do this and get it up and working, right? So, um, well, I took everything and I put them in this bin. So start where I normally start. Is this the resistor pack that I need? No, that's the LS30. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the resistor pack that I need. 220, yeah, this is it. 220. I should have 4 of those. 220. 220. These are all brand new chips that I'm taking out of here. Okay, that's the 175. Okay. So I need one of these 220s right now, and this 240. Alright, let me switch over to my scope. And basically, what we're gonna do right now is this board's gonna be practically everything on it is new. So we are going to let me see how your view is. Okay, and your focus good too. Yep, okay. So we are going to start putting these chips on. My soldering iron is on. Let's get my flux. This flux here needs to last me a month. Alright, where did I put that 240? Oh my god, where did I put that chip? Did I leave it back in there? No. Those are the resistor packs. Oh my god, where did I put it? On the ground? Hey. So this board is gonna get almost everything new. That doesn't look like a new 240. It may be one that I know is good that I saved, and I do that quite often. Okay. The 240 is on. Now the resistor pack. Resistor pack, I know it's brand new. See, nice and new legs. Letter I need to write to a bank today. Alright, so those two are on. Let's go do these other three that are up here. They're all the 120. They're all the same resistor pack. They're the 22 ohms. Okay, so let's keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Can y'all, yeah, y'all have a good view. Okay, that one is on. Alright, now I got this last one here. I want to use a different flux. I'm gonna use some of the other one that I bought that are the small little 10 gram containers. because this other one is I don't want to run out of flux, and that's my only big tube left. Give me 1 second here. Let me switch this around. Okay. So I'll put my nice big one back away. Okay. So those are all on. We now have the 258s. Now the problem is that most of the 258s on this board were damaged. So I need to check and see which ones of these I can actually use, and I think this is them. If any of them are even worth saving. I can try to clean that one. So we're gonna have to clean these at first. I mean, I can always take 3 from another board if I can get these 3 cleaned up. So let's get these 3 here cleaned up. And how do I clean them? Well, using flux. This one not so bad. So basically, I put flux on it like that. Then I just come with my soldering iron. This one not so bad. At least the bottom isn't. Right? Again, I need more flux. That's a problem with this cleaning, is that it takes a lot of flux because it's getting burnt off. Alright, that one is done. Let's take another one. Let's clean it from the top first. And let's get the worst side first. Okay. So again, this is just heat and flux. And I try to burn off the gunk. Okay, and you can see how well that already did the bottom. At least that side. Let's see this side here. I need some more intervention. So this is a little bit of help here to try to give it a little bit more help. Let's put some more flux. Okay, so you can see that one cleaned up pretty good. Never hurts to have all that flux on there. Oh, you can see the debris coming off of that. Outside already cleaned pretty good. This side needs a little bit of intervention. Okay, I think that should brush out pretty well. Now I just use plain alcohol. Remove my soldering iron. It's too close, and I'll burn my hand. Move the flux. Let me clean the bench first. Get rid of all this blackness. Okay, now we can come and brush it. Look at that. Look how nice that cleaned up. This is all part of the restoration work. I mean, I want to try to. Thing is, I don't have these chips right now. I have them on order, but still, to reduce the cost to the customer, the more I can salvage, the better for him. Some of it I just can't salvage. I mean, it's just gonna. It'll be much easier for me to just replace. Alright, let's dry off these chips and then we can take a look at them. Wow. Wow. So there's two of them already. And the third one, look at that. Look how nice they cleaned up. Amazing. Okay, so those are nicely done. Let's go put them on the board. I have some flux right here. So as is, I can put three. I'll have to, if I want to test this board, I gotta steal three from another board. Okay, let's get these three on the board. Okay. I'll do one side of each one and then come back and get the other side. Okay. Yeah, you can see. Alright, something here I don't like, so I'm gonna flux that up a bit more. The flux is these two legs seem to give me a little bit of trouble. See, it's like the solder don't want to stick to the side of it. Oh, they are secure. No. Stick. See, it's loose. So I'm trying to expose some of the bare metal, and then see, there we go. That is now stuck. See? Okay, so we're good. That's good. There's no problem there. Alright, so I don't have the other three, so now we can go on to these other. There are two resistor packs here, resistor pack 8 and 9 and the LS30. So 8 is a 1000, 8 and 7 are the 1000s, and 9 is the 200. So I have these resistor packs right here. 2, 3. 1,000. 1,000. And the 200. 200 is a 200 you can't find no more, so but you can still use a 220. It's fine also. Sorry, I'm just checking an email here for 1 second. Yeah, the 200 is not available anymore, so that's why I FedEx. Why is that going to Florida? James Myers. Oh, that's the RAM that he's sending me. Okay, all right. That's not my Mauser order. Mauser order is going to forwarder in Miami. And I have something from an auction also on the way to Florida. All right, so let's put down some flux for these. I have them right in where they need to go. These are all new, so they should go on real easy. I'm also going to put on the LS30. Okay. One by one, we will tackle these. I'll solder one side and then turn it around and get the other. So since we're here, let's do this one. Okay. So this 220. Okay, yeah, that's a pull down resistor, so it can be a 220 instead of a 200. Because you can't find a 200 anymore. Okay. Okay. All of those are on. Damn it, you see? It all fell. The screwdriver and my flux. Trying to get organized and make things a bit easier to reach and I get all sorts of problems. Alright, let's clean this off a little bit. All right, so now we have these 4, 5, 6, 7 video circuitry chips. They're all here. Let me just put down flux on all of them. We're gonna tackle all of these. I could possibly salvage the chips that were there originally, but that's a lot of cleaning right now. Okay, so let's pick these out of the bin here, and we will start putting them where they gotta go. Bring them all out on the board. Where's the small little teeny weeny wing? Did I not put that one on the board? Alright, that one I think I can use the old one. Alright, this is a 393 and it's oriented the right way, so it's gonna go right here. Let's find the other 393, it's right here. 393, I know I can spot it because it's got less spins on it. This is a 253. There's the 166. That goes right here. Now come all the 253s. Okay, so let's start soldering. Getting hungry again. Too much. Okay, all that one side done. So now we will quickly tap it all on the other side here. This is the nice thing of when you're using new chips. It goes real quick and easy. Okay, all 7 of those are on. Let's clean it a little bit. Alright, I only got 3 more chips like this that I can put on, then it's time to switch over to the PLCCs. Okay. The only 2 left that, well, the 3 I can still put on is this 1 voltage flipper right here. We'll put it on. The legs look a bit dirty, but I can scrub it while I solder it on. Hmm. Okay, that's a clean in place. Let me get it from this side now. I need some more flux. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Mm, The legs don't want to stick. See that, and if you don't check that, sometimes you're gonna end up with a big mess. Okay, we're good now. Hope that's on that way because I can see a faint line in here. So, okay, the other two chips are these two cereal ones right here. Where are they? Right here. I don't like these small tubes of flux. So those two are here and here. Those are also brand new. Turn it. Okay. So we have all of those chips on. Let's see what else I can put on now before I do the PLCCs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little items I can put on. What I can put on are these two transistors. No, there are 3 transistors and 2 diodes. But for this, I like to use solder paste. Alright, I got the paste on. Now let's get them. Alright, this is Q3 and Q1. So Q3 is the one that's over here. And Q1 is over here. Let's get these two on. These I don't use iron for. I'm going to use hot air. So basically, you see them right there. Now I'm going to take and all I do is just take my hot air, lower the airflow tremendously, or else it will blow them all over the place. And I just put some hot air on this. And they will be held in place. And there they go. Okay, now let's go get this one over here. Okay, two more to do. They go right here. These are the two diodes for the power to the RTC and to the battery. So I put these two right here. In 1 second here. Okay, so let's put these two on. They're both identical, so really, I hate flipping these things over. I like using the hole, get it stuck in there, then I can flip it over. Okay, we do the same thing. We apply some heat. They'll dance and fall into place on their own. Okay, there we go. One thing I do like to do is just tap these to get those pads a little bit lower. These are very balled up. Okay, so what do I have left that I can do now? I don't want to do those right now. I can do these 3 fuses. That gets it done. Um, these 3 fuses, Normally I put service mounts there, but I don't have any more of them, so. But I have a lot. I bought a lot of these through hole ones, and I kind of like the through hole ones more. Usually don't have any polarity, so they can go any other way. Let's give it a snip snip. Did I take that diode off? No. Let me do that quickly here. I can use my soldering iron. We'll put that diode on also. That goes right there. A little bit of flux here. Alright, the diode is on. Let's see what else we can do that's small that we can get away with for now. I don't want to do caps yet. All the chips are on there. Yeah, I guess the next thing is to start with the PLCCs, but I'm gonna do that. The camera don't want to come in. Give me a second here. Let me get this to. This always gives me this problem. Okay, there it is. Okay, so here's a mess here. I need to go get some lunch and that. 12:30 here. So I am going to end this video. This will be part one of Alan SE30 board. Alan from Measure UK. Give you an idea where we are right now. This is how it's looking. So we have quite a bit of the chips already on there. Next, we're going to work on all the PLCCs. Some of these chips I'm going to throw in here. I will get to them later. It's just to clear them off the desk so that way they're not in my way. All of these I replaced. Okay. So anyway, where can y'all find me? Right here on my YouTube channel. Email kmacvintage at the Google Mail system. Y'all should know what that is. Um, kmacvintage.com will take you to my coffee site. There you can see my store and some other things. I need to be more active in posting blogs and news feed and this and that, but I'm so busy doing these boards that I don't have time for social too much. But anyway, the shop is there. Some new things are coming to the shop soon, so there are some new things being worked on in between my boards and that. KMac Vintage at over at actually Blue Sky and also Twix. Twix is a Twitter X or whatever you want to call it. So a Twix is much easier, I guess. It actually covers both. It covers both of the names. So anyway, so thumbs up if you want to. That would help. Be nice. Spread the word about my channel, my site, and so forth. And if you've got SE30 boards that you want reloaded, go to my coffee site under the services. You can there send me a message and discuss before you even purchase the service. Or a lot of times, I mean, I don't. You don't even need to pay for it beforehand. If you just contact me, then we'll work it out through email and we will deal with it. And then at the end, you can pay for it. Um, but yes, this is one of the worst boards that I've seen, and I'm glad I'm doing it because it's gonna be it'll be fun to actually get this board back up. I mean, anyway, all right. So anyway, we'll see you all on issue part two. Okay, thanks. Bye bye.